My name is Ben Olson. I'm with the Minnesota region in the United States, and I've got an oldie but a goodie for you. I got this many years ago from Dale Carnegie. It's called the Conversation Stack, and I want to share it with you today because it's something you're going to be able to use when you leave these doors. It's something you're going to be able to take back to your chapter and share with all of your members. And it works like this. Have you ever been in a situation where you're meeting someone for the first time and then you have that awkward silence? You don't know what to say, you just rather just walk away, right? Well, here's what we're going to do. We are going to visually stack up some different objects. And when you think about these objects, there's going to be a plethora of questions that you're going to have ready to go to ask this individual and to get to know them better and to build trust with them. Are you ready? Yes. Excellent. Okay, so first thing we want to see right here on the stage, we see a big rectangular gold-plated nameplate. And on it is engraved in large capital letters says name right on it. Isn't it beautiful? You see it right here? Okay, on this nameplate is teetering back and forth. There's a house. And on this house, there's a porch. And on the porch, they're sitting a little family, and they're playing games and having some lemonade. This house has a chimney. And on this chimney, there's stretched over the chimney a leather glove. Now, this glove is reaching up to the sky, and the glove is holding on to an airplane. This is a very unique airplane, though, because instead of propellers, it has a tennis racket and a hockey stick. And as you get a little closer, you look inside the cockpit, and you realize that inside the cockpit there's a blinking red light. Okay, you have these objects stacked up, you can visualize them, you see them. Let's go back through them again. We're meeting someone for the first time. We see a nameplate, it says name on it. What can we talk about? You guys are very smart. We can talk about their name, but what else about their name? How do you spell that name? Were you named after somebody? What's the meaning of the name? What's the origin of the name? Did you know that Johan taught me more about my last name in 30 seconds just about 10 minutes ago than I ever knew about myself? Talked about the spelling of my name. He's from Sweden. My name is Swedish. Olson is Swedish. So he taught me all this stuff about my name, and it was a great conversation starter. What's teetering on the nameplate? A house. That's right. What can you talk about when you think of the house? Where do you live? What else? Yeah, how long have you lived there? Are you involved with the community? Absolutely. And did you grow up in the area? On the porch is what? Family. Are you married? Do you have children? What do your kids do? Do you have any pets? What do you guys like to do on the weekends? What are they doing while you're here at this meeting right now? What do they do during the day? Absolutely. The chimney of this house had something stretched over it. What was that? Glove. Now, it was a leather glove. What do you think of when you put on leather gloves? Work. Work. So you can talk, when you think of leather gloves, think about work. I know you don't wear leather gloves at work. No, those are a different kind of leather gloves. When you put on gloves, think about the work, and you can talk about work. How long have they been in the industry? How do they grow their business? Are they looking to get more business? You can recruit for BNI, right? The glove is holding on to what? An airplane. What do you think of when you think of airplanes? Travel. Do you like to travel? Do you travel for work? Do you travel for pleasure? When was the last time you went somewhere? Unique type of airplane. What were those propellers? Tennis racket and a hockey stick, and you think of sports, also think of hobbies, think of recreation. What do you do in your free time? So what do you do on the weekends? How long have you played that sport? Do your kids play sports? Think about that recreational stuff. And inside the cockpit, there was something unique. A blinking red light. And when you think of this blinking red light, there's a couple things you can think of. First, one thing I like to ask is pick a current world event and try to tie it into their business. So how do these gas prices, how does this weather, how do the politics affect your industry? The other thing you can think of when you think of this blinking red light, passions, dreams. So if you could do anything with your life, money was no object, and you can do anything you want for 2 months, what would it be? Where would you go? How would you spend that time? And now you have a whole list of conversations. Keep this image of these items stacked up. Keep it in your back pocket. Next time you meet with someone, you have plenty of things to talk about. And when you use these questions to focus on them, and you get them to talk about, you don't have to worry about what to say. They're going to do all the talking, and at the end of the conversation, they're going to think that you're one of the best people that they've met, and they may not even remember your name. Thank you very much.